Good morning, everybody, and happy WIP Wednesday. Welcome to She Sells Yarn and More in Ormond Beach, Florida. And I'm here to show you a couple of WIPs that I've been working on. One that I've really been tearing up. I just have spent, well, almost all of my at-home knitting time on this project. So, you know, the shop's closed the first full week of August. So I think that's, leaving the 3rd, 4th, 5th. Through the 10th, and or actually that's the 11th, the 12th. I guess we'll be back in the shop on the 12th, Tuesday, if that's a Tuesday. Obviously, I do not keep a calendar in my brain, but the first full week of August is our shop holiday, and during that period of time, my husband and I are going away for a wedding, and I decided I really wanted something pretty. Something nice, something summery to wear as a wrap for this wedding, because I have a sleeveless dress I'm wearing, so I just want something to kind of dress it up and go over my shoulders. I happen to have just, actually I got this as a free pattern because I'm a Patreon for Woolenberry, and I just thought this was so pretty, light and airy. This is Fern Fronds, and this is not the yarn that she called for, but I knew the feel that I wanted, and so I went with Wonderland Yarns 100% silk, summer silk, perfect, right? And because I knew every time I put the Cancun top that I made using shoreline silk from Copper Corgi, it was like wearing air. It just was so comfortable, so light. And so I wanted something very similar, but I wanted it as a wrap. So this is really fun because it's got that skewed look to it, because you're increasing on one edge and decreasing on the other edge of your row. And so let me hold it up this way. I did actually finish my row so I could show the whole thing. So it's these rows of garter, 7 rows of garter, interspersed with these beautiful sections of lace. And I just think this is just going to be very drapey, very lovely if I get it finished. So let's say I am done with 1, 2, 3, 4 sections, and which means I have 5 more to go. So I'm almost halfway there. It's 9 sections. I might choose to stop shy of 1 section. It's a pretty long wrap, and even if I did another 4, that's going to be pretty long because this is a nice drapey. But look how pretty is that going to be. Do you like it? I love it. I love it. And again, we need Touch TV. Good morning, Karen. How are you? And then I'm on my phone. Hi, Sandy. So it's a little hard to see comments, and there's Joanne. So I'll try to catch you guys as you pop up. Anyway, I'm really loving it. I just love working with the silk. This is a really super soft raw silk, and the colors are really soft. That's the hard part, is when they put their pictures out with the color, they're using it on their typical fingering base. I think maybe it's Marianne or Cheshire Cat, and the colors are not the same in person on the silk. So I'm going to have to take pictures of the actual colors in the shop and post those online, because they're just much softer version of those colors, and that's important to know. So it's hard buying online. I know, I get that. I run through the same thing as well. So because some of my vendors only have online now. They don't have reps that come around. They don't send out, like Ba sends a color card that has the actual yarn attached to it, so you can really see how those colors look in person. Thank you, Ba. Love you for that. Good morning, Tish. Upstate. How's the weather up there? Hi, Sue. So Mom says it's been kind of cool. I missed Ellen. Hi, Ellen. Okay, but that's not the only thing that I've been working on, and I feel like I've got light blinding you behind me. Move my phone a little bit. So I'm using my phone because I want to pop around the shop and show you a couple things in a minute. So the other thing I'm working on, well, first I'll show you what it's going to look like. And this is the corsage top by Noro, and it's got this beautiful interlock portion at the very top of it. But the bottom, you start out from the bottom, work your way up, and that goes super fast because it's on a Kari, which is a worsted weight cotton blend. And but look, you just really have to love how those Noro colors play out. That yarn does all the work. Even if I just did the whole top, just doing this and didn't even do the lace at the top, it would be pretty. But the entrelac is making it extra fun. And not only is it entrelac, but it's entrelac with a lace stitch in there. And look how cool is that? So I love how these long self-striping colorways, you can see how they're changing in each of my sections. Over here, I've got a couple blocks with the gray because I'm starting into that color. And I wish I could remember which color I pulled up, but it's got grays and purples and a little bit of tan in this particular Akari. And yeah, it's really coming out super fun. So this might be what I take with me on my trip because it's just one color, lots of fun. And that is the exciting thing about traveling, is I'm going to have some airport and airplane time and be able to get a bit of knitting done. I think while we're visiting Erica, we're going to be very busy, so I don't know how much knitting I'm going to get done in Texas. But, okay, so I have also been working with my night shift, and I know I promised you a code, and somebody said the code didn't. When I edited my Facebook Live, the code didn't pop up. So I do have problems sometimes going back and editing. So I wrote it on this post. It should be there. All caps, SSY night, NIGHT 25. So hopefully that'll work for you. And what do you get? Well, you get 2 skeins of Geshi in 2 different colorways. You get the night shift pattern and you get the whole kit for 25% off. So how pretty is that? Using just 2 colors. So in the original pattern, I think there were 5, 6, 7, I can't remember. There were a lot of different colors that she used. And then the pattern took you through really a 40-row repeat, rotating these colors in and out. The beauty of doing it this way is the yarn does all the color work for you. So these are the colors I'm using. You can see I'm getting to this orangey part now. I say it's my Cheeto section because it looks kind of like Cheetos. Maybe I was just hungry when I was looking at it. I don't know. And this is the other color that I'm using. I think this kit sold out, but you can go online, check out what we have. They really went fast. Obviously, for 25% off, it's a good buy, and you get the pattern. Super easy. So it's a 40-row repeat, and the first 20 rows are knit 1, slip 1. Knit 1, slip 1, knit 1, slip 1, and then when you come back, you're doing the same thing. The next 20 rows are knit 2, slip 2. How easy can you get? Am I right? And then you just repeat. Now the difference is, after that 40-row repeat, what I chose, you don't have to, but what I chose to do is I changed which color was X and which color was Y, so that it changed which color was in the foreground and which color was in the background. So you can see those sections that have more of this earthy, darker color, and then which sections have the more vibrant kind of coral and orange. I think this looks like a sunset, and I think overall it's going to be beautiful. I'm super, super, super duper pleased with it. So that's what I've been working on. I do want to give you a little peek at, so this is called Blue Yonder, and I'm super proud of it. I'm going to flip this phone around because it's using Sandy skeins. And Jane, if you want to see her Ravelry profile, it's Jane Elaine. And she knit this up as a test knit. And we've been waiting for the pattern to get released. It's called Blue Yonder. Look at how pretty the details are on this pattern. But there's quite a few garter sections in here that makes it go speedy. And I'm pleased to say, she said the yarn was very soft to work with, very fun. Look how beautifully it blocked out. And the pattern calls for, I wrote it down, 575 yards. Of course, our skeins are 400, so it would take 2. And since she had to use 2, she decided to go with one of our duo gradients. So you can see we do have a few duos left, but we also have some trios left in stock. And we have some of our quartets left in stock as well. Aren't they pretty? And so let me see. I think these are the few duos that we have left in stock. Aren't those pretty? So those would work really well. Or you could just use 2 skeins of the same color. So anyway, well done, Jane, and thank you for letting us borrow it to model. That was very kind of you. And so the other thing I wanted to tell you to watch for is, this is Octopus's Garden. I know you've seen it. Karen Gagne said we could keep it for a little while to show and tell. Now, she chose to do it in fingering. If you look at the pattern on Ravelry, it's actually calling for Ito, which is a Noro woolly yarn, and not something I'm going to probably get a lot of wear out of here in Florida. So I'm pleased to tell you that if you wanted to do it in a color changing yarn and a solid the way Karen did, and I have to say that really makes some of those sections, those wavy sections, pop out. We have finally, the ship arrived and we've got our Akari Solo in here. So beautiful. So they're in the system. I just have to put the tags on them and bring them over here and put them up with our Akari. And Akari is the long self-striping colorways. So here's a little sampling of what we've got. Look at how pretty is that for Florida. If you wanted something, let me turn this around again. So here's some of our other Akari colorways. We have blues and purples, purples and purples, and tans, earthy colors. And oh my gosh, somebody had a ball over here. Get it? Ball of yarn. Oh, it cracked me up. So we have a lot of beautiful colors here in Akari. But if you wanted something a little more vibrant, you could go with Yukata. These colors just, oh my gosh, they are so exotic. They're so deep and rich. They're really gorgeous. So we are going to put some kits up when we come back off holiday, and we're going to be doing the Octopus's Garden next in the shop. So we'll offer a special for that. So just keep your ears and eyes open. And I'm excited to say that we'll be bringing that in as a kit. And I'm sure we'll offer a little something special for you with that. So I think, my dear fiber friends, that's about all I've got going on. And let's see if I missed anybody. There's Sue and, oh, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Good morning. Tish says it's warm, possible thunderstorms. Oh, yeah. Welcome to our world, because it's Florida and it's summer and we've been having a lot of those. Remember what that was like? So on the other hand, I don't have to water my garden, and that's really cool. Oh, thank you. Karen says she loves the shawl. And there's Kathleen. Hi, baby sister. Oh, they do look kind of like space shuttles, don't they? Oh, Vicky, thank you very much. My Gemini top. I forgot to tell you guys, I am wearing my Gemini top. This thing is cool because you can wear this in the front, or let me do a little switcheroonie. This is what you get for mentioning my clothes. They call it Gemini because you can wear it 2 ways. See what they did there? This is pretty. Or you can wear the plain in the front. I kind of like the lace work in the front, but maybe because it's detracting from my wrinkles if everybody's looking at the little lace. Who's with me? So anyway, okay. Oh, that's right. Vicky's up in New York too. All my New Yorkers. Yay. Hello, Paulette. And, oh, thank you very much. So, okay. I think that's all I've got for today. I'm going to let you go. You guys go and make some beautiful things, and we'll see you next week. Bye.